So really quick, this is some behind the scenes stuff. Right now, I am so in love with her channel. Like, she's who I watch in my free time. But anywho, I mean, not my free time, but I'm trying to clear my mind. I just wanted to have a real moment real quick. So I'm finishing up my course. It's freaking amazing. I've been working on it for months. I'm so excited, but I'm just really making myself slow down. Like, don't get me wrong, the stuff that's happened since we've been living in Jumanji, that's what I'm calling it, it's crazy, but it's really helped me to see like where most of my anxiety was coming from, or not even where most of my anxiety was coming from, but to help me really acknowledge that I did have some form of anxiety that was self-inflicted. And this is just my own personal experience. If this was not your life or your truth as a professional cosmetologist, then I'm not talking to you, or this but I would have so much anxiety because I'm like, no, like, I have to be on time. I can't be late, because if I'm late, especially the higher I went, to be honest, the less people know about you, the more pressure you feel. Like, the more people began to know who I was, and the more my name got out there, the closer I got to the goals that I set for myself, the more pressure I had to apply to myself, because now people are putting their own stipulations on me. Like, I just uploaded to YouTube to share what I'm doing at work anyway, and then it blew up. But like, now I have to live out this narrative that other people are painting for me. And of course, at first it didn't look that way. Of course, now I can see that in hindsight, stepping back. So now I'm just trying to get to this place where I know how, my ear poking out, I know how to sit back and take a break and collect myself. And it's okay to not work and to not rush, because I'm sitting here and I'm almost done with everything, but I'm like, okay, I gotta get this done, and I had to ask myself, like, why? For what? Like, for who? Who's gonna write a review if you don't get it? And let's say a brand or something that I'm dealing with, if I'm a day late or something, they're not like, we're never working with you again, we just reschedule it. So that encouraged me to do the next video that's coming really soon, but I just wanted to pause this one. I don't know what video I'm gonna put this little snippet in, but listen, you need to start off your business putting yourself first and treating it like a business, to the extent of it does not consume your everyday, because however you started is exactly how it is going to end. I am telling you, because now, even now that I'm not doing hair, the type of anxiety that I used to have from clients and all of that, like all of that pressure, I have transferred over to the new business that I have. And the new business that I have is nothing like the old one. My new customers are nothing like my previous customers that were a problem. Nothing like, but I still mentally am treating everything exactly the same, because I literally set a pattern. I keep saying literally. I set a pattern for my work ethic, or the way that my everyday went, for 14 years, and I've only been extracted from it for a minute, but it's still yeah. Because I don't know if I've ever shared this. I don't know, like I said, I don't know where I'm gonna put this clip or if I'll ever use it, but I made a video before called Breaking the Program or something like that, and that was years ago, and that was when I finally decided to listen to God, because out of nowhere, like, I have finally gotten to every level I wanted to get to. 100,000K, boom, like all of that. I finally did everything I wanted to do, and then I felt so unfulfilled, and we already talked about it in that video, and I could not understand why God was like, no hair. I know what you did over there, that looked cute. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was cute. Oh, look at you. Oh, you got a bunch of followers. Oh, you got a bunch of subscribers. Oh, that's cute. That's done. We done. Next phase. And because I'm hard-headed, God was like, oh, so you're not gonna listen to me? I'll just take it from you. And so that was the place that I was in, but I am no longer in that place no more. Like, I'm still blown away and mind boggled by the way that I'm able to make money now in comparison to how hard I had to work for half of the money that I now make sitting in my room with my husband's boxers on. So I don't know who this could be good for, but be easy on yourself. Love yourself. And when you starting a business, it's your business. So I need to ask you a question. When you working for somebody else, you working 7 days a week, right? And when you working those 7 days a week for somebody else, when you're working those 7 days a week for somebody else, you off on the weekend, boo. You off on Saturday, Sunday. And then once you leave work at 4 o'clock, you don't mess with it again. You loving on yourself. You giving yourself me time when you working for somebody else. So it doesn't make sense that we don't give ourselves me time when we working for ourselves. Before, we couldn't control what time we got off work or what time we started it. And you know what I mean? Like, we still had enough time for self-care if that's how we took it, if that's what we used the time for. But once I actually start working for myself, now I'm working from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. That is not how rich people get rich. It is not. So I just wanted to come on here and share that when I'm authentically feeling that way. Thus, this on my head looking crazy. I don't know if I look too dusty. I'll let this video be like on its own. I don't know. Okay, we get it out because I look so crazy. Book, West Side. That's how I look right now. In a mind frame, and I'm not trying to crap on nobody, mama, daddy, grandpa, uncle, or nobody, but the way that the people that came before us raised us, some of the things that they gave us, yes, they were great, but at the end of the day, those were different tactics for different times. And the time that we live in now, you have electronics that can do the job for you. And if you build up the right type of system, you can have the type of business that works for you as you sleep. There is no reason for us to be working from the time we get up to the time that we go to sleep 7 days a week. There's no reason for that. It is okay and more than feasible for you to maybe work from sun up to sundown, maybe 2 days a week, if even that. But the only way that you're gonna break through and stop robbing Peter to pay Paul is if you find that work flow to life and self-care balance. When you find balance, the money flows because there's no negative energy blocking it or taking it in different directions. But when you always stressed out and when you rushing, your energy is going towards that anxiety or that deadline. Is not going towards love and beauty and creation, because I found that when I'm feeling peaceful and joyful, and when I'm feeling like I know that no matter what, I'm good. And money just be coming in like that. But on the days that I'm like, I'm about to work, the days that I'm working all day, I may make 2 or 3 sales in a day. But like I said, on the days that I'm chilling and in flow and feeling good, I'm making a couple $100 an hour just sitting in the bed, laying in the bed watching TV. So I don't know who that's for, but it's for me right now. So I'm about to get off of here, take this scarf off, and I'm about to be cute and finish this. I know I just needed to talk to y'all to get it out. Now I can finish it. And then my course gonna be done in a minute. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled out and ready for it. Just kidding. I love you.